Well, Pete, it's time for another review. And since the Winter Olympics are just right around the corner, I felt it's time to dust off an old crappy game from my NES, and that is Winter Games. So I'm going to do this review by Olympic events in the game, and sadly there are only 4 in the NES version, and they are hot dog aerials, speed skating, figure skating, and bobsled. Like I said, the C64 version has a lot more events to play, so let's talk about this crappy game. So first we start out seeing the torch getting lit with a really badly digitized rendition of the Olympic anthem. Then we get to choose the country we are from, and then put in our name. Then we are given a menu to choose from, whether to compete in all events, one event, practice, or change some stuff. So let's talk about the events. First off is the hot dog aerials, or what I like to call hot dogs falling on your face. The controls of this event are horrible. You press one button to start going down the slope. You have to time it right to flip in the air and land on your feet. However, every time I fell on my face and scored zeros. I tried several times and each time I failed. The next event is speed skating, or what I like to call who can match the left and right directional buttons on the controller the fastest. This is one again riddled with really crappy controls, and no matter how fast you press the buttons, the computer always beats you. It's like trying to fight a brick wall. You'll always lose and feel hurt in some form. In this case, your fingers will hurt. The third event is figure skating, or rather slowly skating and falling on your ass. The game starts out with a really boring soundtrack of a poorly digitized version of a classical tune, as you attempt to try to spin and jump, and all things figure skating. I mean, each time I tried, I ended up falling on my ass and looking like a fool. I didn't want to figure out how to jump, only to fall flat on my ass again. The last event is bobsled, or what I like to call fall sled. This event, like the other 3, are riddled with back controls. When you're bobsled, you have to try to stay in a half tube without falling, but going as fast as you can. In Winter Games, you spend most of the time going fast for about a brief second, trying to rock back and forth, trying not to flip over or skid to a point where you look like a jackknife semi. This event is just as flawed as the rest of them. For some reason, Epic released 2 more of these games, Summer Games and California Games. Maybe someday I'll review those 2. However, I can see why this game was hated. It's riddled with bad controls, poorly digitized music, and only 4 events. I guess the only way I'm going to see how the other events are is to sit and watch the Winter Olympics this year. I gave Winter Games for the NES a bunch of zeros. Well, for Pete, I'm Paul saying peace out and stay frosty.